Hello, Virgos. Welcome to your October 2019 monthly reading. Um, this is a general message, a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Um, that would be impossible. So please take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate or if it doesn't make sense to you, then the message probably just wasn't for you. Um, Maybe next time, or come back later, watch again, or watch any other placements in your natal chart. I'm going to do a video on how to do that for anybody interested in it, because that's how I watch tarot. Like, that's how I got into it. I'm also going to do a video about how I got into it. So for anybody who's actually new to this but seem to watch these videos and they're like, oh wow, this is really resonating with me. I really don't understand it, but wow, this makes sense. And just kind of wants to know, I guess, the basics of what exactly you're not looking for, but like, if you want to watch these videos based on your chart, right? So, I always watch my rising and my sun sign because they resonate the most for me. And I have a Scorpio stellium, so I sometimes I watch the Scorpio videos. It depends on where I'm at. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that for anybody interested in um, how the readings on YouTube go, not just mine, not how they go. Like, you kind of just watch it. I recommend watching all the videos, whether it's your sign or not. Some people just do general messages, and I did not mean to shuffle this deck, but I'm kind of glad, because the message I was about to give, I felt weird about it, and I think I just intuitively just started. I don't know. Either way, forget it, okay? I don't think we're going that route today for Virgos. I don't think that's what y'all want to hear about. Romance and relationships, okay? Not right now. But yes. So 222. Let me get this show on the road for you guys. Remember, this message is general. The reading is general. It's not going to resonate with everybody, okay? And please don't do anything rash out here because of a general reading, guys. I love y'all. Yeah, cool. All right. All right, Virgos. So you got the 10 of coins in the reverse out of the Game of Thrones deck. Okay. Hold on. Something didn't go quite how you wanted it to go, quite how you thought it was going to go. You feel like you're in this place of, like, you've gotten the short end of the stick somehow. Like, I did all this just for this, right? Or just something just completely fell through. Something you invested in. These are, even though it's in the reverse, it's still 10 pentacles. But, something went wrong, right? Let's clarify this 10 of coins in the reverse. That scared me a little bit, okay? Let's clarify this 10 of coins. Ooh, yes, okay. 6 of cups in the reverse. So this could have been connected to family or close friends. Someone you have some type of history with. Memories. And it seems like there's an energy of like someone just not letting something go, or allowing something of the past to kind of hold them up. And for some people, it created an instability in what this was, because they weren't fully there in the present. Someone wasn't fully here in the present. It created a block. 10 of Wands and the reverse. Someone got tired of this. Yeah. Someone lacked the forward thinking and didn't quite know what was the right thing to do all the time. Like dropping the ball a lot. That's what that feels like. It feels like someone was investing in someone that always dropped the ball, or you were the person that always dropped the ball. And you're kind of just having a moment of like, damn, I was always dropping the ball. But you know why? There's a lot of feelings here, frustration. You know, the wand is fire energy. And with this in the reverse, and with things there's seems to be no structure and what feels like boundaries as well. I don't know why I'm feeling boundaries. Um, yeah. Maybe someone wanted too much, or maybe you wanted too much, and it's like what someone wanted, they weren't even giving, right? And what seems to be a theme for Libra season, um, for everyone is like there's this balancing of things out. So I'm gonna pull that out. There's this balancing of things, yeah, and it's forcing people to make choices that they don't want to make, or it's just like like you have to, not to sound morbid or like negative, because this isn't a negative thing. I'm going to explain. It's kind of making people realize you have to lose something. There's something that has to be lost. And for some of us, it's just habits. For some of us, it's just maybe I should stop working at this job. For some of us, it's I maybe really just have to stop living in this town. For some people, it's maybe I have to stop. It's different for everybody. It's just like you have to do something that's going to cost you a lot of things, and you realize you don't have no choice but to do that. For some people, if it's for like the bigger choices, that's for some people. Some people are like I feel like some people are making big choices, especially the Ten of Coins was the first card out. For some people, that's a really huge investment, whether it's time, money, energy, whatever you want it to be, putting your reputation on the line, things like that. Wow. Someone really feels like let down. And they're like just mulling over it all the time. It's throwing them off their game, you know? Let's see. I mean, it's just like, what the fuck? Some of you don't know what to do. But I'm telling you, it's probably a big choice. But in retrospect, it's not going to be one. You're just going to realize, oh, okay, so I had to do that to get here. That wasn't that bad. I didn't lose much. I gained a lot, though. That's what that feels like. So with this King of Swords in the reverse, I don't know if this is y'all's energy or the other person's energy. Okay. Because it feels like I feel like there's more than, Because of the Six of Cups, I feel like this is connected to more than one person. So with the King of Swords in the reverse, this is not like a positive energy. I mean, I think the negatives can produce positives sometimes, but you know, we'll see. We'll see with that. The King. I have to check my notes. Yeah, no, not a fan. We're not a fan of this energy here. So we're not going to give them any energy. Some of you may be stuck in this cycle because there is a manipulative energy around you. Or it could be you, Virgo. Because in these situations, both people still have something to lose. And for the manipulator, it's the person they're manipulating. They have to lose that and whatever else comes with that person, right? And then with the person being manipulated, they have to, well, everybody has to risk something different because it depends on the manipulator's motives, whether you know them or not. Some of you are in a very interesting situation. Okay. All right. This is kind of heavy. All right, Virgos. I mean, we're okay. Well, this is okay. So we're also in like the Mercury retrograde shadow, right? And I feel like this is also affecting how we think and how we're thinking about things. And Virgos seem to really be mulling it over, but it's like y'all are making progress in your thinking, I guess. You're realizing there are choices that have to be made. So that's great. All right. What else is going on with Virgos? What's the best decision for Virgos? Like, what's the suggestion or the advice? Okay. Because, we gotta lighten this up, right, Virgos? Are you with me? Yes. Cancer. Cancer energy. That's the Chariot. But it's the Cancer card. Guys, it's like you know what you're doing. You know where you're going with this. Like, there's a purpose. There's a point to this. It's like, I'm not just, like, going through all of this shit for no reason. I'm not just clinging to this for any reason. Wow. Queen of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck with a Chariot. That's so sweet. You guys are like, I feel like you guys are taking care of yourself. I feel like some of you are taking care of yourselves, but some of you are kind of clinging to this and being bitter and cold in the process and just keep on moving. Because it's good for me, the way I can interpret this two ways. It could be the negative of this, that disconnection from emotion. So in return, you're not very affectionate, you're not very warm, you're not very welcoming, you're not very nice. For some of you, it's like you have to be like this for the moment. For some of you, this is just who you've always been. You don't know how to be that. Or maybe you're having to learn right now. Like, it's kind of different for everybody. But there is still a forward movement. That's what I'm not going to ignore. There's still a forward movement happening. It's just there's some recovering that has to be done. There's some life that has to be lived. There's some things that have to be felt. So whether you're dealing with it in a proactive way or not, or you're bitter and you're upset, it's still part of the process. So I have to make that clear, because I don't want to make this a bad thing or being bitter a bad thing, because it's a feeling, it's an emotion. You're allowed to fucking feel that. Okay? You're allowed to feel that. It's an emotion. Now, what you do, that's what we can talk about, right? Don't do anything ridiculous. But you can feel that, process that. Because there's this forward movement. And I feel like you understand, like, I have to process this. And I feel that. I like that. It's like, okay, I might be bitter, but listen, let me do what I'm doing. Let me get through this. Okay. I mean, period. Shit. the Nine of Cups and the Judgment card. Some of you are realizing, yeah, some of you are realizing, okay, maybe I'm a little, I don't like this word in this context. The way it's showing up in my brain, the way the message is. Okay, some of you are realizing, okay, I feel like this is not a lot of you. Some of you were kind of like miserable and realized you had to kind of let some things go. Like you had to let some shit go. There's Six of Cups in the reverse right here, and that Ten of Coins. Some of you know that if this is relationship based, if you were just in a relationship and it fell through, you're coming to realization that first of all you've had an awakening and you've had a moment where you kind of realize, wow, if I would have looked at that differently then and not been so bitter and upset about something, I could have handled that differently. You're not some of you may be beating yourself up, but I'm telling you now, do not. You're human. What the hell? This is the fact that you're even processing this is the beautiful part because you're growing, Virgo, right? So y'all are having this moment where you're like, okay, so I really wasn't at my happiest. I was a little dissatisfied. Some things are missing, and some of you are being a little brash about it, I'll say. No, I just feel like I feel it. Like, I love Virgos, for real, but, like, like, if I say, like, Scorpio petty, Virgo petty. It's immaculate, though. Like, it's admirable. Like, Beyonce, y'all, if you're, like, a Beyonce, if you're part of the Beehive, you know the little petty Beyonce moments. They have, like, videos on YouTube. Like, some of you are trying to, like, tone that down. This is funny. Because you had your hand in this Ten of Coins. This is really a time to celebrate and kind of just, and I feel like mending relationships. Yes, it came to yes. You're excited about this. Some of you are excited about this journey that you're about to send yourself on, of mending relationships, and realizing that, like the role you played at a point and the role you're playing now. Like, yes, okay, maybe this was my energy at one point, but I'm grown. 1, 2, I'm growing. And 3, how you continue to view me is up to you. But this is what I'm showing you. I feel really Virgo moon. I feel like this is really like, if you're a Virgo moon, I just keep hearing Virgo moon. My brain keeps going, Virgo moon, Virgo moon, Virgo moon, my mind. So I just said it. So, because some things I be thinking, I'm like, I should have said it. And then I start recording, then it come up after the fact. And I'm like, well, I should have just said that, because this is the confirmation right there. There's always a message for you guys, for everybody. You guys can't keep, like, brewing over this shit. Because you can't show up in relationships how you guys are letting all the shit go for real within yourselves. Because you're tired of not being able to show up how you want to for people. Or maybe this is someone for you, Virgo. Because again, the energy, like, you could be listening to this and going, this is not me. This is Gerard. Like, okay, well, it's Gerard then. However it resonates. But it's like somebody's realizing, somebody's realizing they have to let a lot of shit go. Because it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's preventing them from, like, showing up how they need to. But it's like their shit. It's their shit. Somebody is purging right now. I think this is purging. This is, and then the Ten of Pentacles. See, Virgos, that really made me so happy. Oh my God. The Ten of Pentacles is right here. You guys are, that's beautiful. That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, all right. This is Virgo risings, okay, guys? guys. I hear Virgo Venuses are like beautiful creatures, right? But it also depends on the rest of your chart too. You know, just the I guess the descriptions of them. I'm learning a little bit about that stuff, but you guys are really working on yourselves. Some of you, it's like some of you only are holding on to this Six of Cups energy in the reverse, this baggage to sort through it. And some of you are realizing you should have did this shit a long time ago. Now you feel stuck. But you're not stuck with this Chariot. You're not stuck. It just seems like that. Because you're working through it. This is your shit. This is y'all shit. Like, bitch, this personal. I feel it. Because this is where y'all are going to. Like, it started off with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and we finna go. Because this, I like this. I'm just ending this right here. This Ten of Pentacles, it just reversed itself. That's what y'all are doing. Y'all trying to reverse this shit because y'all gonna get this one way or another. Y'all are working on yourselves and it's beautiful. Y'all are growing. Y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all letting shit go. Y'all moving forward. Y'all are healing. Y'all are becoming even more self-aware. Y'all are excited about the growth. Y'all are mending relationships. Y'all are making new ones. Y'all are having fun, enjoying yourselves, and being aware that, listen, I didn't always make the best choices, but I did what I had to do. And now it's about just acknowledging that, accepting that, moving forward, and getting what I want. I still deserve, period. Everybody still fucking deserves. Ain't nobody perfect, bitch. The fuck? But y'all, the thing with Virgos and like perfection, like that whole like theory is like, boy. So that's interesting that that word even decided to come up. Great. You guys know how to show out. Anyways, Virgos, I love you guys. This was a beautiful reading. I just saw 2211. Wow, you guys are like leveling up. Some of you, this is like some spiritual shit. Like y'all in the mud, and I know exactly what the fuck that is. 22. 2. I just saw 222 again. Maybe some of y'all been seeing a lot of twos. I know I have. Clearly, y'all see that. But I love you guys, and we'll see you in your next reading. And if this resonated with you, please tell me about it. Like, you don't have to give me all your business, but like, this is really beautiful. Like, if you want to, or you can just leave it in the comments and be real vague about it. It don't matter. But this is cute. I like this. Anyways, I love you guys.